angels, and welcome back to my channel. So for today we're going to kick off the Halloween themed makeup looks, and today I'm going to be doing it's like really glam. I'm going to call it a wearable Halloween look because it's really glam, but it's also like, I don't even know what it is. It's like a skeleton skull glam scary thing. I created this last year on my Instagram and for a few like clients, and everyone loved it. So I think it's really wearable as well, and I feel like you still look kind of glam. So we're gonna go with this, and it is this one here. Oh, I don't know if you can see. So it's like, I think it's like a skull, but it's kind of glam at the same time. It's super easy to do as well. So what I'm gonna do is my like face makeup. So you can do your face makeup however. You can watch any of my tutorials or any of anyone else's tutorials on just some face makeup, or do whatever you like. And then we're gonna skip forward to the bit where we start creating it into a skull. Also, how cute, well, they're not cute, but they're not cute at all actually, but these little clips just holding back my hair and I can see my face, so handy because I'm always constantly touching my hair. I'm going to do my makeup and I'll fast forward through that, and then we will work together and create the skull Halloween smoky looking thing. Okay, so a basic face makeup is done. I was going to do like the full glam, but then I might as well not because I'm going to be putting everything else on top. My eyebrows went absolutely crazy. I think it's because they need a thread and a tint, and I just don't know, you know, when they just go like so bad. But I feel like it's okay for this look because, you know, it's Halloween-y, they're just getting in the spirit, so we're going to go with it. So I haven't like heavily contoured, I've just kind of put a little bit of bronzer on. And what we are now going to do, I think I'm going to start with, we'll start with the eyes. So for this look, I'm going to be using a lot of the eyeshadows just from like my MAC, I don't even know, it's like a Z palette that I have built together. I will let you know what the shades are. So I'm going to be taking Raw as my first shade, which is this orange one. You would have seen me use it. And I'm just going to put this all over the crease. You can be as messy as you like with this. It's just meant to be really blown out and really dark, and it will all come together in the end. So I'm just taking this on a MAC 217, and I'm going to place this in my crease. I'm going to zoom you in. So we're not carving out the eyebrow, this look. Make sure you're really blending that out. And this can be like as messy as you like, it doesn't really matter. So I'm now going to go in with this shade here, which is Red Brick. Just going to really buff this all over the lid. And it doesn't matter about fallout because you're going to be painting over your face anyway. And then we're just going to go back in with that shade Raw and just really blend that out. Now we're going to start adding the dark in, and I'm going to go in with this shade here, which is shade Embark. And this one is going to go all over my lid. This is actually a really nice eye makeup look to wear like just on a night out. It's like one of my favourites. So you just want to pack that all over the eyelid. And then I'm going to pick up some of that Red Brick shade and blend this out. Like I said, you can literally be as messy as you like, but I also think it's super easy to do. Like, you will see how easy like that looks good, and it literally like was so effortless. Obviously it's really messy, but it's meant to be for the look. So I'm now just dipping into my Too Faced semi-sweet chocolate palette, and I'm just going to take this shade, which is the black, and it's called Licorice, and I'm just going to pack this onto the lid and start to blend out. Don't want too much of this, but we do want to deepen it up a lot. I'm just going to take a fluffy brush with that Embark on and buff that out. And then the Red Brick. Okay, I'm going to go and do the other eye off camera and I will be back to finish the rest of the face. Okay, so we're going to move on to the under eye now, and for this it's just like really blowing it out downwards, and then we're going to create like almost like a skull kind of shape-ish. We're going to try to with the eyeshadow. So we're going to first start off with that shade Raw again, and we're going to be a little bit more precise with where we're placing it, but we are going to bring it down quite low. So just going to start with it closer to the lash line, and then I'm just going to start to shape it. So as you can see, I've kind of got that like skull, I'm going to call it a skull shape. God, it makes me look so tired, doesn't it? Wow. So I'm then going to bring in that red brick shade and just start to deepen up the colour. You could probably do this with any colours you wanted. I just think the browns and oranges look really, really nice. I feel like it's like mistake proof, like you can't really go wrong with this. Okay, so now we are looking like so. We're going to start to go in with the brown, and I'm going to keep this closer to the lash line and then start to bring it out around the corner just to try and make it look like hollow. So you can start to start joining this up with the top eyeshadow as well. So once you're looking like this, I'm going to start to add in a little bit of black, and I'm going to really focus that onto like this part of my eye. So you can really start to shape the eye now with the black. Find that you can go back into the lid and it really just start to shape how you want the like darkness to look. Okay, so we're looking like this. I feel like I really need to put some liner on that. It's like doing my head in. That's better. So we're looking like this. I'm gonna, as always, go ahead, do the other eye, and I will be back. Okay, so I've just gone ahead and finished off the eyes. So we're gonna now start on the face, and I'm gonna start with contouring my forehead. So basically you wanna like make like these two bits like darker. So we're gonna still be using the eyeshadows, which is really, really good. You can use any color. I'm gonna go back in with my orange, which is Raw, and I'm gonna do like a semicircle just on my temple. I feel like I look like a panda at the moment. So we're just gonna really blend that, and then we're gonna just basically layer up all the colours that we have been doing. So we're gonna go back in with the shade Red Brick. So if you're using different colours, just obviously go for your first colour, your second colour, and then your third. I will be doing a like gory tutorial as well, so for anyone who wants to be a bit gory, don't you guys worry. So we're going to go with the dark brown now and just work our way like in the centre of that and build it out just to create the like illusion of like, I'm going to add a tiniest touch of black. So you're looking like so. Right, so now that we have done the forehead, I'm going to go on to doing my jawbone. I feel like I'm leaving the best bit till last, which is the cheeks. So I'm going to go straight in with the red shade for this, and I'm just going to do a small amount under the jawline, and you could actually take this down your neck. That looks so weird. Okay, so we're going to go in with that brown shade, and we're going to just really buff this into the jawline. Alright, so moving on to your cheekbones, what we're going to do is go for the orange, and you've got to really suck that face in. So I've just drawn a line, and then I've just followed it down the sides of my mouth, and I will only do that shape with this colour, and now just really blend that out. So we're now going to go in with the dark brown shade, and we're just going to like contour with that shade. You just want to really keep blending that out until it's as dark as you want it. You can go in with black. I'm not sure if I'm going to because I'm going to add the mouth. Am I dead yet? Okay, so we're looking pretty dead. So I'm going to be like extra and I'm going to put some highlighter on. I'm just going to put it on with my cheeks. I'm going to put it on my finger though, so we don't really need it on the tip of the nose because we are going to be drawing a little nose on. Can add it on our temple though. This is just to make the deadness be glam. I'm just using my Amrezy highlighter. So next up we're going to add like flames. I'm going to call it flames. Just like strokes of shadow coming from the eyebrow. I'm not going to do this too intense because I did contour these bits like quite a lot. So I'm just taking the orange, the red, and then of course the brown. And this look is literally as easy as I've used 3 eyeshadows. Oh, and black. I've used 4 eyeshadows for like this whole look. It's so easy and so doable, and it's so easy to do. Like, it's so easy to achieve. Okay, so I'm going to draw my nose on now. Right, I've zoomed you right in for this bit and I'm going to be concentrating, so sorry if I'm looking in a really weird angle, but I'm just going to draw on the nose, and it kind of is like it's a really weird shape, so I'm just going to use my eyeliner for this. I'm going to draw like an outline, and then definitely need my new eyeliner. Okay, so I just 110% thought I was filming and wasn't. So sorry. So I'm just drawing on my nose with my eyeliner. It's proving to be harder than I first thought. I don't know how I did this before. Okay, so that's my outline. I don't think I used an eyeliner that was like this last time. Or a brush would have been good, like a handheld brush. Right, I'm going to fill this in and I will be back. Okay, so we're getting there. I feel like I look so freaking weird right now. I don't know how, like, I feel like I look so different to how I did in this picture. But anyway, we're gonna do the lips now. So what I'm gonna do is do like one side each and then do the dots, and let's just pray that it goes good. So I'm just gonna be using my eyeliner. I feel like it'll be like you could use face paint for this bit, but like I said before, mine's not come yet, so I won't be using face paint. So you really want to try and flick the end and get it nice and fine. Can you imagine if this didn't come off and I had to go to work like a stained face? They're pretty even. I'm happy with that. And now it's just like the awkwardness of trying to get the lines all the same. And we're just going to do this all the way along. And you want to get them smaller as you get towards the edge. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other side and I will be back. Okay, so this is the finished makeup look. I feel like this is, I would class this as wearable. I feel like it's glam, but it's still like fucking scary. I just kind of trying to make my hair look scary. Does that make sense? Like, not really like fuzz it up, but it doesn't really look it. So this is the finished look, but yeah. Let me know your thoughts. Would you go out in this? Do you like this? Did you find it easy? I feel like it's really like fault proof. Like you can't really go that wrong when you're doing this. Like it's so easy. You're just blending and mixing loads of different shadows together. And you only need I used 4 colour eyeshadows. And you could use whatever colours you want. Maybe like greens, purples, whatever. You could do it in like You could do it like a like skull, is it called a skull candy, and they're like all different colours. You could do something like that, like with different colour liners. That would look pretty cool. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, then please give it a massive thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload from me. And if you do recreate this look, then please, 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 please tag me, because I would love to see what you guys do, and if you use different colours or whatever. Keep an eye out for next week, where I'll be doing a very gory look. I don't know exactly what, but it's going to be like a lot of like blood and is it called SXF? SFX? You know what I mean, don't you? Anyway, I'll see you in my next one. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all so much.